I'm Tim Newswanger, and this is my wife, Sara Newswanger.
We have been attending Christ Wesleyan since 2018. So in 2015, we met. I feel like we were both at a really difficult place in our lives. I had just gotten a divorce. I was married previously, and that marriage ended awfully. A lot of abuse, infidelity, addiction, and then this person came into my life. And I already had 2 children, Gabriella and Peyton. I was really lost and really lonely, and there he was. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, I met you, and we hit it off really great. Really loved getting to know the children.
We ended up getting married in 2017,
Yes.
and then April 2019, Tim actually adopted Peyton and Gabby. Over the last year, I saw Tim's faith grow. You were baptized, was it this past March?
This past March, yes.
At Recovery Church.
Recovery Church.
And I think that God working in your life at that time really set us up for things that we were going to go through later.
Absolutely.
May 2022, I found our 2-year-old daughter lifeless in my in-laws' pool. That experience was one of the absolute hardest that I think that we've gone through individually and together.
Definitely very, very scary situation. As I was kneeling there, helping Ivy try to breathe, there was not panic in my body. I wasn't feeling panic or what's going on with her. I just knew that she was gonna be okay.
We had to have complete trust. I'd be lying if I said that in those moments after finding her, I had that trust that things were gonna be okay. And God, He's so faithful, and He showed up in so many ways in the hours and days after. From the people who showed up to help us, to all of the people that were praying, and down to the fact that there was a man from our church in Lifelight with her. She was fighting sedation. She was waking up on her own. Just so many things.
Our neighbor was just right next door to come give life-saving help for Ivy.
Yeah, and I remember in the moments after finding her, Tim was giving CPR with my sister-in-law, and I was kneeling on a hill out front of the house with our 2 older kids, and my son, he looked at me and he said, even if Ivy's dead, we're gonna be okay because God's got it. And I think that that is so important to remember. Faith isn't just trusting that God's gonna do what we want Him to. It's trusting that He's got it no matter what's gonna happen, no matter what's going on. He has a plan, He has a purpose. And in that moment, I remembered, I don't have to have this situation under control. Was I terrified? Of course. But it was that moment that I was brought back to reality. Do you remember what you said to me over and over again?
And said, God's got this.
He was all over it.
God's got this.
He kept reminding me the entire time. And since that moment, we know that we can trust in Jesus fully for everything and anything. And even now, I'm 27 weeks pregnant, and we don't know if this baby's heart is fully developing. And I'm not anxious. I'm not afraid. I'm not worried, because I know that there's a plan and there's a purpose.
Definitely, God's been helping me building my faith. Without faith, I would not have been able to get through this. Jesus definitely has been looking over our family and has been helping all of us. Before all that, just setting us up and helping us, preparing us for the situation that we went through.
Yeah, I think we've both seen a lot of life change over the last 2 years. He really was preparing us. You're getting your heart back where you should be with Christ. And because, you can't go through a situation like what we did without having Christ in your life. I don't know how people do it.
I think it would be possible.
Everything he gives, his goodness, his kindness, the way that he works in our lives, the mercy that he offers us every day. And he showed that. He's been showing that to our family. God wants relationship with you. The first step is giving your heart to him and taking your hands off of everything and just saying, Lord, my life is yours, and then watching him work, because he will.
The first step is to let go of yourself. Let him be in control of it all, because he is in control of it all. Don't be scared, because he's going to lead you down. He's going to lead you to where you need to be.
And it doesn't have to be this like big miraculous situation like we went through. The smallest things. I think it's important first and foremost to just say, Lord, my life is yours, and then watch him work.
As we celebrate this Advent season, we can honestly say,
our family's story is built on faith.
today we light the candle of faith.